A Georgia appeals court has removed Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from the election interference case involving President-elect Donald Trump and his allies. A three-judge panel voted 2-1 to disqualify Willis over the appearance of impropriety. The ruling reverses a prior decision by the trial judge who said Willis could remain on the case despite a romantic relationship with one of the lead prosecutors, Nathan Wade. Wade resigned from the case in March. The court's majority ruling reads, quote, "While we recognize that an appearance of impropriety generally is not enough to support disqualification, this is the rare case in which disqualification is mandated and no other remedy will suffice to restore public confidence in the integrity of these proceedings." In a dissenting opinion, Judge Benjamin Land writes, "An appearance of impropriety without an actual conflict of interest or actual impropriety provides no basis for the reversal." CBS News political reporter and attorney Katrina Kaufman joins us now. Katrina, the court acknowledges this normally doesn't happen. So how does it justify overriding the trial judge to remove Willis?
Lindsay, what's interesting here is that in a lot of ways, the court doesn't justify it. I mean, as you were just reading, they said that in order to remove this appearance of impropriety, they felt that Fani Willis had to be taken off this case. They wanted to restore the public's confidence in the proceeding, in the integrity of the justice system. But what's interesting here is they don't actually take issue with the law. And in this very strong dissent from Judge Land, he says that he's troubled by this, that there's actually no legal precedent in over 40 years that supports this finding. I spoke with a legal expert from Georgia who said that it's hard to view this as anything but a political decision, and that he's a professor, and that if this was legal analysis for one of his exams, he said that he would give it an F because there's really no justification here and no analysis from the court about why they made this decision.
So Willis's office has asked Georgia Supreme Court to review the decision. What does that process look like? And perhaps most importantly, what happens to the case overall?
So for now, this case is going to stay on hold while we see what the Georgia Supreme Court wants to do. And there are a lot of reasons that they could want to take this up. Essentially, the Georgia Appeals Court has acted as a trial court here. They've decided to overturn Judge McAfee's opinion, as I was just saying, without a real strong legal basis. So if the Supreme Court wants to weigh in, we would see briefing, we would very likely see oral arguments, or they could decide that no law has actually been changed here. They don't want to touch this, they leave it alone, in which case Fani Willis will be removed from the case. And then it goes to the Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia, where the director there, Peter Skandakis, would have the task of trying to find another prosecutor for this case. And he'd have to find someone with the political will, with the bandwidth, also with the geographical proximity, because this would stay in Judge McAfee's court in Fulton County. Another possibility is he doesn't have to reassign the case, although at the same time, that would set a precedent that he could just overrule, essentially, a grand jury indictment in this case. So for now, this case remains on hold. We're not going to see it move forward against Donald Trump while he's in office anyways, but there are all of these other defendants, Lindsay.
All right, Katrina Kaufman, thank you for breaking all that down for us.
Thank you.